Hello everyone, this is Jesse Dye, software engineer at the pet-friendly software Pet Friend, and today we're going to go over the animals training portion of Pet Friend. Currently we're logged into a desktop, so along the top you will see your navigation menu. If you're logged in as a mobile device, you will have to go to the drop-down menu on the right-hand side and then select Animals. Since we're currently on a desktop, we're just going to use the navigation menu at the top. So going to Animals, you're going to see several links. One being Animal Manager, which is the primary portion of the software. You'll also see the ability to look up history of previous animals in the shelter. You can do searches for animals currently in the shelter. You can do a lost animal record. You can do euthanasia records, cremation records, and license and registration records also. So the main portion of the software, we're going to jump into the Animal Manager. So once you go into the Animal Manager, you're going to see pictures of the animals that are currently already in the shelter. If they do not have a picture, it'll just be replaced by basically a placeholder picture. You can also see the location, the kennel ID, the animal ID, their tag number, name, species, and breed. You can also upload files, you can view their medications, rabies, view their cage card, just do a regular view of the record or do an edit. In this case, we're going to just create a new record. So as part of our software, we do inspections of the animal from the front facing portion of the animal to the rear. And this is kind of like built in as a pre-check for the animal health portion. But we're just going to go ahead and fill this in. So we're going to put this animal on hold straight away. They were a stray. We're also going to upload a picture. So we're just going to do a golden retriever. We're going to say they're in the back room. And their tag is going to be red 31. Okay. Currently they don't have a microchip, so we're going to ignore that. They were a stray. Let's just say they are found in Ohio, Franklin County, and Columbus. And from here, we're going to just, we already know this animal's name. Its name is Goldie. Animal species, this is a dog. From here, there's a drop-down menu. And then we're going to do, let's see here, golden retriever. Okay. And you can put a secondary breed also. In this case, he's just mixed. Let's just say he's an adult, male. Was he spayed or neutered? Neutered. Primary color, orange. You can also put a secondary color, or if they're spotted. His coat is, in this case, he's extra long. So when an animal comes through the intake process with Pet Friend, we have a built-in health check, and it includes just a general view of the animal. You check its coat, you check for any lumps, bumps, or masses, you check its eyes, teeth, gums, or additional checks. These are kind of built into reports and also kind of translate into the care module of Pet Friend so that we can inspect the animal and kind of get any type of indicators of any type of health issues with the animal. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get in here, check for lumps, bumps, or masses. No. His eyes are clear. His teeth, we're just going to say they're clean. He's got pink. Does he need dental? No. Ears, his ears are droop, so they're fine. Do his ears need cleaning? Nope. Yes, he does need nail trim, which ties into a report. Same with like needs dental, that ties into a report. His tail is long. Blind or deaf? He actually is deaf. So this is good to capture conditions of the animal so that any type of caretakers or kennel techs will know that the animal has a condition. In this case, we captured his temperature. It's a little warm. Size, he is a medium. Let's put him about 60 pounds. He has an injury, which also ties into a report. He has a small laceration on his leg. And he's very friendly. So moving on, we're going to go into the vaccines. We don't currently have any vaccines information, but for the sake of the demo, we're just going to fill this in. Yep. And you can put a date specific to when the vaccine was administered. Same with if they're on any type of flea treatment. That's Then we flip over to the rabies information. So he does have a rabies tag. We're just going to put in a generic number, vaccine date, expiration. We can just go in here and put 2020. His collar tag number. And then if you have additional information like the vet's name or the license, you can put that in there. Behavior is very important to capture. This helps from the adoption perspective and from the day-to-day care of the animal, just to kind of get their disposition and what their general behavior is. In this case, Goldie is he's very playful. He seems to be good with kids. He is good with both. He's good with other animals, yes. And you can specify what animals they're good with. This is great for doing the adoption process. You also need to capture if the animal is like overweight or if they're normal. This kind of helps caretakers also. He's just normal. Also biting, it pulls into a report also, just so people are aware of animals that might be potential hazards as far as biting goes. So in this case, he does not bite. He's quite friendly. So also we capture like if they require a fence in the yard. In this case, he doesn't require a fence. He's pretty well trained. He's house trained. We don't know he's crate trained or not, so we're just going to leave that alone. So in this case, he's great with other animals and he's quite playful, so we want to capture that information. So this is not a animal surrender, but in the case of filling out this record, we could potentially just put in an owner and say if an owner was surrendering an animal, we could capture that information. And then from there, we can also capture their identification and grab a signature from them for a sign over. So in this case, I want to upload an ID. And I'm going to go ahead and sign this over. If you have touch screens or tablets or even a smartphone, this will easily capture a touch signature. So we're going to go ahead and submit this. Alright, and the animal information has been captured at this point. We can go back in the animal manager. And then we can see Goldie has been captured as far as his information goes. And if we wanted to view the individual record, we could simply just click on view, and we're going to get the same tab system we got before, including like the previous owner's information along with their signature, address, any type of information we need to capture, rabies information, animal behavior, general information about the animal. And it's best to look at this record as a living record, as the animal is in the shelter. So as things change and so forth, you really should be updating this record. So going back, we can also view a cage card, and we can also print this out if we want. And It'll capture any additional information such as their vaccines, medications, or procedures that are currently going on. And if we want to attach any files to the animal, we can also upload files directly to the animal. Say they went to a vet's office and they went and had a scan done, we could upload the PDF for the x-ray. So this mostly covers just the animal manager portion. Flipping back, there's other things such as filling out a lost animal report. Say somebody calls in, just wants to report a lost animal, we can put it here. That way we can kind of cross-reference to see if any animals coming into the shelter match the descriptions. Euthanasia, also like if you do euthanasia for the public or you do it in-house, you can also fill out this information. Same goes for cremations. If you do it for the public or if you do it in-house, you can also fill it in through here. And same for licensing and registration. Fill out their information. Same with the vaccines information, owner information. You can have them sign below. And for the most part, this covers the animals module of PetFriend. And stay tuned for our next module, which is for officers.